In this installment, we're going to be going over the NBA bets for Saturday, February 22nd. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our February 22nd NBA slate we got going on for Saturday. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetShetsD. Don't forget about the TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 9.29 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 10K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. All right. Now, speaking about that Patreon, if you guys want to get locked in for our future bets for March Madness and for the NBA Finals, you go to that link provided down below in the description. You click on it. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes up 24/7. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and SIGNUP Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. In United Center here, we have the Chicago Bulls 22-34 going against the Phoenix Suns 26-29. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here, we have the Suns as road favorites, -165 on the money line with the comeback of the Bulls at a +135. Point spread at a 4.5. Total points at 239.5. Public bet percentage here, 84% of the bets, 88% of the money on the side of Phoenix. For the point spread, 64% of the bets, 71% of the money on Phoenix to cover. And for the total points here, we have it split down the middle. 50% of the bets on over, 52% of the money on the under 239.5. Looking at the current injury report here for both of these teams, starting off with the Phoenix Suns, Cody Martin, who they recently acquired from the Heat. He's going to be out. For the Chicago Bulls, they're dealing with a couple guys in and out. Jalen Smith is out. Nikola Vucevic is a game-time decision. Josh Giddey is a game-time decision. And Ayo Dosunmu is a game-time decision as well. EJ Liddell is out of this game, all right? Now, looking at both of these teams here, they have struggled mightily, all right? Chicago Bulls are on a 5-game losing streak, losing back-to-back to Detroit, to New York, Golden State, and Minnesota. Suns have been putrid just as well, losing 4 in a row. So one of these teams are trying to stop a very long losing streak here, and both are in a very, very weird predicament. All right, the positive here for the Phoenix Suns is this is a term and a team here where they tend to dominate. In the last 9 matchups, they have beaten the Chicago Bulls. So they've dominated this matchup between the Suns and the Bulls in this particular spot. And they clearly have the better team here. After all the trades that the Chicago Bulls have went through, this team is absolutely gutted here. And it's Josh Giddey, Vucevic, and a very inconsistent Kobe White that is on the Chicago Bulls team, not to mention Lonzo Ball as well. But they haven't figured it out at all. At least the Suns have some potential here with KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal that they can get things going. This is another team. Both of these teams are untrustworthy, but by far the Bulls are on a whole nother level right now. I'm going to have to go with the Phoenix Suns here on the money line and to cover the spread. I'm going to give out the money line. I don't trust the Suns to cover a spread as of right now, but this would be a game that they would do it. All right, so Suns money line for the total of 239.5. That's a pretty large total. And that's kind of what the Bulls defense has been giving up. And that's the real major factor here. 113 to New York, 128 to Detroit, 132 to Detroit, 132 to Golden State. So it can get pretty close to this number here. I'm going to lean towards the under, all right, in this particular spot. I don't think the Bulls can keep up with the Suns offensively. So I'm going to go with the Suns on the money line, Suns to cover, and the under 239.5. In Wells Fargo Center here, we have the Philadelphia 76ers 20-35 going up against the Brooklyn Nets 20-35. Looking at the current odds for this game here, we have the 76ers as big home favorites, minus 450 on the money line, with the comeback of the Nets at a plus 333, point spread at a 9.5, total points at 214.5. Public bet percentage here, 89% of the bets and 87% of the money on Philly. No information as of right now on the point spread, but for the total points, 81% of the bets, 82% of the money towards the over 214.5 as well. All right, so for the injury report here for these two teams, the Nets have a new injury on their injury report, and that's D'Angelo Russell. He's going to be out. Cam Thomas is out, and Noah Clowney is out for another couple more days. For the Philadelphia 76ers, Kyle Lowry is out, Eric Gordon is out, Justin Edwards and Jared McCain is out for the year. Looking at these two teams here, 76ers have been struggling mightily. I think, was it 5-game losing streak? Let's confirm that. It's a 6-game losing streak right now for the 76ers here. And they just lost to the Brooklyn Nets about 10 days ago as well. All right, so coming in this spot right here, looking at their last 3 matchups, 76ers won the first one, covered the number, and it went under 214. The second matchup was 76ers win, covered the 9.5, and went over to 11.5. And in the third matchup, the Nets bounced back, finally get a win, cover the 1.5, and it went under 209.5. This line has clearly been adjusted here, and it's heavily on the side of the 76ers at home with the 9.5. The 9.5 with the point spread, I cannot trust at all how bad this 76ers team has been all year. It doesn't matter if they have all 3 of their guys or just some of them. It doesn't matter. This 76ers team has been so inconsistent and untrustworthy here. For them to be spotting a team that has the same record as them, all right? Same record as them, going through the same issues here, and this line is moving all the way to 10.5. I can't co-sign it. I cannot co-sign it. I think the value is on the side of the Nets. This Nets team competed 3 quarters against the Cleveland Cavaliers here and gave them everything and still made that number at the 13.5 a push, or 13 a push. If you got a 13.5, you won. All right, so this Nets team shows up. Doesn't matter any situation here. The 76ers team, I cannot stand for them in here. So give me the Nets on the point spread plus 10.5. For the total points, the total is kind of high at 214. 3 out of the last 5 games have gone under this total as well. I'm going to lean towards under 214.5 in this one. All right. I know a lot of people are expecting the 76ers to go crazy on the Nets. That's why there's 80% of bets and money coming in on that over. I think it's the way that the tempo of these two teams run and the inefficiencies of these offenses is going to go under 214. So Nets plus 10.5. Love that play there. And under 214.5. In Ball Arena here, we have the Denver Nuggets 37-19 going against the LA Lakers 33-21. Looking at the current odds for this game here, we have the Nuggets as home favorites minus 275 on the money line, with the comeback of the Lakers at a plus 220. Point spread at a 6.5. Total points at 241.5. Public bet percentage here, 71% of the bets, 63% of the money on the side of the Denver Nuggets. For the point spread, 56% of the bets towards the Lakers to cover, and then we got 51% of the money towards the Denver Nuggets to cover. So pretty split there on the point spread, but other than that, it's one-sided on the Denver Nuggets with the money line. For the total points, 62% of the bets, 71% of the money towards the over 241.5. Looking at these two here and with the injury report, LA Lakers starting first, LeBron James game time decision, Luka Doncic game time decision, Jared Vanderbilt game time decision, and Maxi Kleber is out. For the Denver Nuggets, Aaron Gordon is a game time decision, Blacko Cancer is out, Jamal Murray is a game time decision, Peyton Watson is out, and Deron Holmes is out for the year. All right, so this Denver Nuggets team in this game is coming in on hot fire, winning 9 games in a row, with the Lakers on the other end playing solid basketball, winning 3 out of the last 5 games, okay? This is going to be a very motivated spot here for the LA Lakers. This is a big test for them. Year in and year out, the Denver Nuggets has been the Lakers' Achilles heel. with all the Lakers teams with AD. We're going to finally see what is the difference here with Luka instead of AD. How can they attack this Denver Nuggets team? Because that is the weakness here. This Denver Nuggets team doesn't play any defense at all, and that is their weakness, all right? They can put up a bunch of points, but they can't stop people as well, all right? So one of the top plays here on this particular game is going to be the over 241 points. I love the over in this game between the Lakers and the Nuggets. It's going to come down to some key situations late in that fourth quarter that I think who pulls away in this one, and that goes into my point spread pick. All right, so for the point spread, give me the Lakers plus 6.5. I think this is a close battle that's going to come down to the wire here, and we'll see who's going to give it a go and take this win here. But I'm going to play it safe here. Give me the Lakers with the plus 6.5, but definitely love the over 241 points in this game. All right. Last but not least, here in Motor Center, we have the Portland Trailblazers 23-33, going against the Charlotte Hornets 14-40. Looking at the current odds for this one here, we have the Trailblazers as home favorites minus 210 on the money line, with the comeback of the Hornets at a plus 170, point spread at a 4.5, total points at 220.5. Public bet percentage here, 73% of the bets, 72% of the money towards the Portland Trailblazers on the money line. For the point spread, no information as of right now on that particular category. And for the total points, 71% of the bets, 75% of the money towards the over 220.5. Looking at the injury report here for both of these teams, starting off with the Charlotte Hornets, Mark Williams is a game-time decision, and LaMelo Ball is a game-time decision. So those are two key factors there for this Charlotte Hornets starting five. For the Portland Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle's out, DeAndre Ayton is out, and Justin Minaya is out as well. And both of these teams are struggling right now, losing 4 out of their last 5 games. All right, so these two teams have already faced each other earlier in the season, and that was a 5-point win by Portland in Charlotte. With that game, the Portland Trailblazers won on the money line. They covered the spread, and the total went under 216.5. This one, they corrected the total at 220.5. With the pace and tempo and the fact that both of these teams are bottom 5 in the league in offense and points per game, I like the under on the 220. I don't know why they bumped it up all the way to 220 from 216, but I don't think that both of these teams go back and forth in this one. As you can see, the slower pace, and it's really the Charlotte Hornets that are the pace and the type of offense that they run. They're not a high octane offense, and so isn't the Portland Trailblazers. They've been pretty much these two Denver games. Like I said, Denver plays no defense. That's why it's skewed in the last 5 matchups because of how bad this Denver defense is. And that's why this total is a little bit higher than expected, because in their last 5 games, they've had 2 games of over 250, almost 60 points. All right, so for this one here, give me the under on 220, definitely. And I think that the Trailblazers sweep the series here against the Hornets, giving the Trailblazers, who I think are the better team and really emerged, had a very strong finish to the end of the first half of the season. Hornets are trying. They have something going for themselves right now, but the Portland Trailblazers, I think they get off this long losing streak. Give me them on the money line. Give me them to cover in the under 220.5. All right, so that's going to be our breakdown for the Saturday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or you disagree. We can definitely debate about that down there. If you guys want to sign up for the Patreon, remember that's in the link in that description down below. Click on it. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes out 24/7. This is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.